guy. There you go. So first at the atlas bone as well. Good. Traction, a little bit of heat. You doing okay?
Yeah.
All right, hi guys, Dr. David Warwick at Warwick Chiropractic in Lacey, Olympia, Washington. If you or someone you know is involved in a motor vehicle collision, there's many different extensions of categories of injury that can occur. And sometimes it has to take a multi or a very different approach for those type of injuries because of the amount of tissue damage and how it affects your life. And we have someone in here who's come in for motor vehicle collision and saw some other providers first and kind of met like what I call like a plateau in the road, wasn't getting any further. And I think you were referred from another patient in our office, and we had made just a great assessment in talking about some of the approaches and things that we can do. And I gave him a slight outline of what we could do at this point in the care in the case. And as it turned out, it was a positive thing for him in doing that. So today I'm going to just share with you a little bit about what I'm doing now. Some of the care has been winding down. We're already at between once a week to once every 2 weeks. We're kind of in that area, and so we're getting to a point of stabilization of the most improvement we're going to get for this person who is involved in a pretty serious motor vehicle collision where you can be knocked unconscious and definitely have some great effects later on. So, all right, we're going to stop the table, take a deep breath in, and release it out. I want you to raise this leg without bending the knee. Back down, other one. Back down. Good. Okay, table's going to drop underneath. So we're adjusting the lower back at L4, L5 with the drop. And we do a brief scan of the spine right through to see where some of the restrictions are, and I could feel it as soon as I come right over to T8. So breath in, release it out, lift your head. Thank you. So what we do is when you see the adjustment occurring by a chiropractor, they're delivering a specific force into an area of the joint space that doesn't typically move. So we apply like an overpressure to that area. This is where the type 3 collagen fibers tend to start coming in, and this is where the restriction is. They're only 70% as strong as the type original ones, so there's always some type of damage that occurs after an injury to someone. There's never total repair on that. Okay, we're right at T3, T4. Good. We're going to move the laser aside.
Okay.
And I want you to go ahead and lay on your back.
Okay.
So what we did with this gentleman is we really fine-tuned some of our adjusting and things that we're doing with him and how he responds. He's done other therapies as well, so other therapies combining whether it's using massage, acupuncture, chiropractic, or even sometimes float can be really beneficial. So I'm adjusting the atlas bone with an instrument. And we're going to do a traction right at C5, 6. Good. A little bit more. Thank you. Good. All right, Flint, let's have you sit facing the windows to your right this time. Okay. Nice and straight for me. I'm doing a brief scan with the instrument of the spine here. This is where we work on some of the posture. This becomes a posture awareness for patients. And I like to take the joint through a range of motion while applying a slight impulse into it. Those are the two primary motions at 5 and 6. Good. All right. Take a breath all the way release it out. All right, anything you want to share about this kind of experience, what it was like coming here? And then pull the paper off your forehead right there.
Oh, yep.
Perfect.
So I was in a very bad place when I first came in here. A lot of my life actually ended up stopping as far as work, school, even family time, being with the kiddo at home. And I was kind of losing hope, and tried a few other remedies. I was in a pretty bad accident, as you mentioned, and I just kind of hit a plateau and I wasn't really getting anywhere. I was referred here by another patient, and greatest thing that ever happened to me. I'm back at work, I'm back at school, I'm riding the bike with the kid, and I'm not exactly where I was before the accident, but my life is continuing, and it's getting me to a place to where I can continue to grow and continue my life back to how it was before. So
You did awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, he was in a really rough spot. I remember that.
Yeah.
When you're in pain, or when you can't exactly put your finger. It's almost like being in a fog, almost, and not just mentally, physically as well. People always underestimate, especially insurances, because most of the insurances utilize a system called Colossus to determine the extent of your injuries, which is a bill. They put data into a computer. It never takes into consideration the person or the emotions or things, and that's how they make evaluations now through a computer.
Yep.
They determine your care, which is pretty sad because they don't have that face-to-face interaction for people. And so, while it's not going to be perfect, I think we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
At least you have some direction in your life, and that
I do.
whether you utilize chiropractic throughout could be beneficial. I think in your case, there's going to be some impairment down there.
Yep.
And then we'll do a little bit of a rating at that in the end, that I'm going to actually assess and move that forward to your representation in that, because it wasn't a simple little bump.
Yeah. No,
This wasn't in a parking lot. This was major collision.
Yeah.
And we know that. So thank you for watching. I'm Dr. David Warwick of Warwick Chiropractic in Lacey, Olympia, Washington. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.